You mentioned Ramana Maharshi, and like oftentimes what ends up happening as soon as we get introduced to the direct path,
Huh?
there's nothing else cuts it. You just want to know exactly what is true, what is real in your direct experience, and like all the frivolous spirituality mumbo jumbo just doesn't hit the same way it used to along the secret journey. You just want to know what is actually real and feel that sense of intimacy with just raw reality. You just want to be ultimately home with what is true and real in your lived experience. And so there's this subtle angst that can just like pervade all experience that you know is not ultimately true. As soon as we get introduced and get a taste of this direct path, this direct insight into what our nature ultimately is, right here and now in our direct experience, nothing else cuts it. You know, everything else, it can taste good, it can be a good story, it can feel good for a short while, but ultimately nothing will satisfy this hunger for just wanting to know what is actually true and abiding in that as that throughout all changing experience. And so that's what this is. And so like your hunger for that is a good thing, and you should be thankful that you have that sort of discontentment with whatever is illusory. That because that will
Not
serve
so
you.
better that I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, you should. You really should. And actually, what ends up happening is this is the delivery. This energy of discontentment is the energy with which you'll be delivered into raw reality. You just need to investigate what it actually is. When you feel this sense of separation, or when you feel this sense of angst, this discontentment, or this separation from what you know yourself to ultimately be, like what actually is it? Can you locate it within you right now?
Like there's a feeling like here, but when I go to it, it disappears like almost immediately.
Hmm.
Disappears and then it's gone. And it's not replaced by, I mean, it's just replaced by kind of an emptiness, but it's not like a emptiness. It's just it goes away really fast.
What is the emptiness? Like when you go to what you feel the emptiness to be, sense into that emptiness all the way. What is that feeling?
Now I feel uncomfortable. Now I got like an uncomfortable thing here. Wow.
It's good. It's good. We're putting that feeling into the fire. We're burning off these energies, and whether or not they make sense to the mind, and you can whether or not you can label them, saying like this is the energy of this burning off, or this is the story of this burning off. It doesn't matter. That feeling of discomfort is literally you sitting in the fire. All we need to do is go to the direct feeling of whatever we're feeling. This is a full embrace of what is. That's the direct path. And so if you say that there's a feeling of emptiness and that there just is nothing else, okay, go to where you feel the emptiness, go to the heart of it, and what does that feel like?
So
What
right
is
now it's
that?
not an emptiness, it's more of a tightness, and it's sitting there. So whatever is there, a void or whatever, just go into it as deep as you can.
Yep. This is the wormhole to ultimate reality. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So as long as
Pe
it's not a thought, go into it.
yeah. Well, yeah. People like you that have been doing this for a while, I'm not going to give you anything because you've been given too much already. I'm going to point you to where you need to sit.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Right.
Bouncing around.
Right. Enough bouncing.
Yeah.
What's here right now? What is ultimately here right now in this moment?